Hey everyone, this is Kajal, and I will be presenting on investigating and preventing sexual harassment at work based on my report, India's laws on prevention of sexual harassment at the workplace. Second, study and investigation into the nature, prevalence, and prevention and management of sexual harassment within the army. So you can see this picture in here. This all depict we need to speak out. The problem is what we are facing from a long time, and rather than keeping it on accepting it, we need to speak out. This also tell us that no sector um, huh, this also tell us that no sector remains untouched by sexual harassment nor unaffected by its impact. Next, um, my agenda, ma'am. Next, yeah. My agenda for the presentation is introduction to the law on workplace. That will be sources of law and on workplace, Sexual Harassment Act, meaning and scope. Ma'am, previous page. Okay, I will be doing. Yeah. So it will be dealing on policy as well. So first of all, about understanding about the policy, uh, we can uh, we can make the policy why it is made. It is made to improve the condition and for resolving the problem. And yes, what are the steps we are going to take for the complaint mechanism? So this will be some of the points that we'll be dealing uh, on today's presentation. So okay. So, ma'am, next page, next slide. I'm so sorry. Hmm. So, law on workplace sexual harassment. Before understanding the law in workplace, let's see how it all started. When we talk about the law, we are not only talking about the new one, but also prior to the new one which has been enacted. So, the Constitution of India, one of the fundamental right in speaking of the Constitution perspective, Article 21, Article 90. This article included in the Constitution of India. So the most important thing which we have to focus when it comes to constitutional right. You cannot just go to court and say my constitutional right has been violated, because those are really meant for the state, for government to ensure, and you just can't have constitutional provision and take the employee to the court. You have to get to the point of the specific law which has been violated. And speaking of the third one, the case of Visakha and versus state of Rajasthan, possibly the most important judgment in the country, where Supreme Court says that sexual harassment is a human right violation. For making it more clear, we can give an example like if the act of harassment occurred prior to December 2013, but when the new law enacted, uh, sorry, but the complaint was received after the new law, then what would apply? So obviously the new law, because the complaint has received after the new law has been enacted. Okay. So the fourth one will be sexual harassment and women at workplace, which include Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2013. It is notified on April 2022. 2013 came into effect on December 9, 2013. In this, no woman shall be subjected to your workplace, whether it's an employee or the working woman, anyone. It's your responsibility to take care. So in the news, in the media, what we have seen, like Tehelka, which has been taken from last to last year. So we don't know that there is actual harassment or not, but there's a community saying a female who has been harassed in lift. So in this, I also want to add one point. Like sometimes the problem lies that man does not realize this is not normal behavior or this is acceptable. They think that this could be taken by us or like this. And some of the other news like Teddy Seri, these all are the biggest reason that law should be there and ICC member for internal settlement. The point is the internal system should be so much stronger that that any employer or any company should have the confidence to go to the office and like say that we are facing from this problem, and the matter should not go in the external hand. If it go in the external hand, then it will become a big issue. So, ma'am, second, like after this slide. Okay, so now sexual harassment. So some of the definition of sexual harassment which can be seen in here. Unwelcome physical, verbal, or non-verbal conduct of sexual nature. So in this, I want to like highlight this unwelcome word because consent plays a prominent role in here. Without consent, then nothing is like should be a problem. And physical contact, and one is the third one is showing unaccepted content like pornography and etc. Making videos a demand or request for sexual favor. Hmm. Sexual harassment include implied or explicit problems of preferential treatment in employment. So this in this we can take a great example of corporate thing like where sometimes the performance of a candidate declared bad. So the law gives a liberty if some incident has taken place and after 3 months the impact has been shown. So the complainant has the like right to complain after the 3 months like. Hmm. So interference with work or creating. This all include different measure of complaining is on sexual harassment. Ma'am, next page, next slide. Hmm. Thank you. Uh, Previous one. I'm so sorry. In army, sexual harassment. So general sexual behavior is very common in the workplace of army, and and obviously army is no exception. So we have already seen that no place is left out. So it include telling sexual jokes, making gesture of a sexual nature. In gender and ranking difference, female junior ranking soldiers are most athletic, showing clear gender and rank differences. So this suggests that the experience of a sexualized behavior in the army is likely to be quite different for different groups for a variety of reasons. This cannot result to a formal complaint. I have seen like if you have to complain in the army, then you have to like there should be some serious issue for 12 months, exactly like continuous for 12 months, and then you can complain, and not you can go directly, but you have to be like go through the chain of command. uh, Third one, training and education. So in environment, so the environment is not the same as here as we are living. The army environment is very different obviously. uh, so they suffer a lot than the normal sexual harassment thing. Ma'am, next slide. Duties of an individual. We can say that we can provide a safe working environment at the workplace. For we can also formulate and widely disseminate a internal policy. Third, we can like bring up the constitute an ICC member for with dealing this problem, and provide assistance to the female. Yes. So they all are like similar with each other and like attached with each other. Ma'am, next page. So policy on prevention of workplace sexual harassment. So does the law make it mandatory for policy? Yes, it is. In 2013 December, the rule came out, and it said like there should be a policy in every corporate and working place for sexual harassment community. For scope who is so in this we come to realize that not only women has been like suffered from sexual harassment. There should be a gender neutrality. In USA we can see every place like every workplace there is gender neutral. Interim relief. In this provision, during the process of inquiry session, there can be some interim relief pointed which include transferring the respondent or providing some amount of leave to complain. For reporting procedure, basically it includes guidance of ICC. Hmm. Possible punishment. So there should be in the policy. Every company has to enlist the possible punishment they have made, but the policy should not be like so much difficult, because by feeling the difficult process, this will cause to the another kind of harassment for the complainer. Confidential. So most important approach when it comes to the complaint, everyone is bound by it. Appeal. So can if anybody is not satisfied by the ICC appeal, so they can go to the higher authority in organization before approaching outside. But this does not mean that the person cannot go outside. I think in this we can see that most of the time finding witness can be a problem. In army, there were different degrees of awareness of the current initiative that the army has in. So giving individual necessary skill, because in army, every next time you cannot go and complain that we are facing this problem and that, unless and until it is some serious. And army should consider how to define inappropriate sexual behavior displayed by both servicemen and servicewomen by their work. Complaint mechanism and grievance redressal. So in this I want to say that conflict of interest plays a major role. Like for example, if a person is a presiding officer, and then his friend or best friend has been come to complain that he has been sexually harassed or something, then it is good to avoid the situation and take yourself out from it, because you cannot be biased. Or like if you are not biased also, then that will be a problem. That will be also a problem. Okay. So complaint to be filled within 3 months from the day that we have already done. The timeline may be extended. Okay. So in this, I want to say like some of the comment, like sexiest comment, which has been not included in sexual harassment, and we have to differentiate from the meaning of sexual harassment. Like girls can't drive, boys who can't run faster should wear bangle, or a domain of a woman is kitchen. This all kinds of comment is like bad behavior, discrimination, but not sexual harassment. So this is the process in which we can see that incident of possible sexual. This is the process in which we can uh, see that 3 months time has been given for the complainant, and then after complaint has been made, within 7 days it has been given to the uh, employee. And then you all can see this graph which has been explained. Yeah. Some other point. Treat the complaint accused with respect. Yes, obviously. Second, acknowledge the complaint and be supportive. Ask if any help is required. So we must hear the content of the person. Nobody should be unheard. Justice should be seen, and there should be not like this type of presumption that only that this is wrong or this is bad, like prior presumption. request chronology. You can also ask for police complaint within the company support. That company is also supporting in you, and you are also complaining the police. Instruct to keep matter confidential. Yeah, confidential. It is the most critical aspect. So possible punishment can be written apology, warning, reprimand, termination of employment, counseling, payment of compensation. So I think counseling is only in legislature that that sexual harassment has been provided. Deduction of compensation payable to the arrived woman from the wages of the respondent determined by. So it also creates mental trauma, loss in career, medical expense, and incurred financial status of the respondent. So in this report, the best thing I like is like instead of focusing on sexual harassment, the policy they mainly focus on the policy and the major step they can take to improve this kind of behavior. So uh, most of the situation are like in the case studies are hypothetical, but the case study they have explained and they have managed to get their employees interested in this report is very interesting. So the report makes us aware of the, and in concluding part I want to say the, it says how sexual harassment is different in workplace varies from corporate to army level. As we have already studied in previous slide, it damages our health and mental trauma. It also affects our businesses. But the optimistic thing is many survivor voices have heard and believed, and changes is taking place with the help of Me Too movement and by the government movement of CBOX for the betterment and empowered life. Okay. Thank you.